His comrade in arms, BJP President Amit Shah, is in Assam today. The state votes in the first phase of the Lok Sabha election on the 11th of April.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी की नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार ने क्लॉज 6 के अमल के लिए कमेटी बनाई है, जो अगले कुछ ही साल के अंदर क्लॉज 6 को अमल में लाकर असम की संस्कृति को बचाने का काम ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार करने वाली। काजीरंगा में से घुसपैठियों को हटाने की कोई हिम्मत नहीं करती थी। हेमंत बिश्व शर्मा और मुख्यमंत्री हमारे सर्बानंद जी बने, दोनों ने मिलकर काजीरंगा में से घुसपैठियों को उखाड़ फेंकने का काम ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने किया।
The Northeast has 25 Lok Sabha seats. This rally that Amit Shah held today is very important. Two main reasons for that. One, there is opposition to the BJP because of the Citizenship Amendment Bill. Two, the BJP's Northeast Democratic Alliance, or NEDA, has seen many defections. It's a bit of an anti-climax for the party. 1 year back, the BJP was doing very well in the Northeast. It had ground support. It had allies. Now it's losing both. Has it also lost the plot then in the Northeast? That's the question we're asking, and the answer comes in many parts. First, the defections. A switch meter here will only give a faint idea. One report says the BJP has engineered defections in this area. It got more than 100 leaders from different parties to join the BJP, and that includes at least 25 prominent names. So that should be good news. But the story is not straightforward. Some big names have left the BJP too, like former Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Gegung Apang. Two senior leaders from Allied National People's Party, a couple of former ministers, a state executive member. Disagreements over seat sharing have been hurting the BJP in the Northeast. The Citizenship Amendment Bill has created cracks in the alliance. Since January this year, this bill, the Citizenship Amendment Bill, has led to a lot of protest. What is it about? This bill basically gives citizenship to non-Muslim immigrants, people who came to India fleeing religious persecution in their home countries. It was a poll promise of the BJP in 2014. So what's the problem they're delivering now? This bill essentially violates the 1985 Assam Accord. That was the time when illegal immigration from Bangladesh had peaked. The Accord fights that by defecting and deporting, detecting and deporting illegal migrants who have entered Assam after March 24th of 1971. Now, the Citizenship Amendment Bill that this government wants to bring in makes the Assam Accord irrelevant, because migrants will now be eligible to get citizenship even after the cutoff date of 1971. This bill allows migrants a chance to apply for citizenship after 6 years of entering India. The present threshold is 11 years. And that's not all. The bill also goes against the current process of updating the National Register of Citizens, NRC, another contentious one. The NRC is a list of original inhabitants of Assam on the basis of the 1951 voters list. Critics say the citizenship bill also violates Article 14 of the Indian Constitution, that is the right to equality, because this bill gives citizenship only on the basis of religion. So if all of this together basically means a major headache for the BJP in the Northeast. Allies have turned against the party because they want to safeguard their local support. The BJP, though, is not bothered. Stronger local allies means potential post-poll alliances for the BJP.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को असम और नॉर्थ ईस्ट के नेडा की तरफ से हेमंत जी और असम के मुख्यमंत्री सबने प्रॉमिस किया कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट के 25 में से कम 20 सीट नेडा के दल मिलकर प्रधानमंत्री जी को समर्पित करेंगे, और एक बार जब मोदी जी की सरकार बनेगी तो इस बार नॉर्थ ईस्ट से और बढ़ चढ़कर प्रतिनिधित्व उस सरकार में रहने वाला है।
The BJP is not talking about the citizenship bill in this campaign, understandably so. The Congress, though, is whipping it up, projecting itself as the custodian of the indigenous people's rights. But here's the fun part. Even the Congress is not opposed to the NRC list. So who has the edge in the Northeast? Difficult question to answer. The NPP and the Congress may both add to their tally in the region, but the AGP, the Assam Gana Parishad, rose to prominence after the Assam Accord, and this could be their last shot at revival. Similarly, the CPIM could retain those 2 seats in Tripura if the public anger turns against the BJP. The Chief Minister's many comments are not helping the ruling party there. But much of the Northeast story will unravel after the election. We return to the question, what about the BJP? Has it lost the plot? To a considerable degree, yes. Of course, they can still win in regions dominated by upper caste Bengalis in Assam, win a seat or 2 in Arunachal Pradesh. But for the big strides that it made since 2014, this is a loss for the BJP.